Welcome to CityWise. I'm your host, Tiana Stevens. CityWise is produced by the City of Rochester to shine a spotlight on city living at its best. Well, its motto is Growing Healthy Futures, and its vision is to create a more vibrant and flourishing Rochester. Greentopia's Green Visions workforce development program gives participants an opportunity to become agents of change in a powerful way. The program's only a couple of years old, but it's blossoming in a beautiful way. Green Visions program director Morgan Berry joins us now, along with site manager Tiani Jennings. Thanks for coming on today.
Hey, thanks for having us.
So I didn't give it all away in the introduction, but we have some clues here. Tell us exactly what Green Visions is.
Green Visions, it's a work development program working with 18 to 21-year-olds from the Josana neighborhood in the northwest of Rochester. It's a gardening program. It's really helping kids identify how to get back on track. It's also a phytoremediation project, and it's a community garden that works with the neighbors and really cleans up a part of the city that was forgotten about for a little while.
And both you and Tiani have been there since the beginning. How did it get started? Where did the idea for this come from?
It was Marcy Muller initially came up with the idea. She had a background in work development programs. When she left Greentopia, I took the reins from there, and we just got the ball rolling, and the momentum really hasn't stopped since then.
And Tiani, what made you want to get involved in this work?
Well, I had a garden of my own at home, me and my grandmother, and then shortly after I heard about the Green Visions program, and they were hiring all girls at the time, and it was for gardening. So I'm like, well, I can learn a little more, get some experience with it. So that's what I did, and I ended up loving it and sticking with it.
And you're here to stay.
Oh, yes.
And so you said the program first started with girls, but now it's open to girls and boys. How do you recruit for the program?
Well, Tiani and I are out recruiting from March on, really just trying to get as many kids that we can. And I really hesitate to say kids. I mean, 18 to 21, they're not kids anymore. But, we just walk up and down J Street, Smith Street, Child Street. We post our flyers wherever we can and really just start a conversation with some people that look like, they could use a job or some direction. And
what do you say to a young person to spark their interest?
For the most part, it's just that we have an opportunity for them.
Right, and then I'm young too, so I let them know a little bit about my experience. They usually ask a little about the program as we're recruiting, so I let them know my experience, and they see that I'm young and involved, and it kind of influences them.
It's inspiring. What's a typical day like in the Green Visions program?
Sweating.
Oh yeah, lots of that going on.
Tiani and I are at the lots, and when I say lots, I mean gardens, 5 days a week, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We've got a morning shift and an afternoon shift. Whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, whether it's 100 degrees, whether it's 50 degrees, we're out there weeding, watering, fertilizing, cutting flowers, making our deliveries. And then on Saturday, we're at the public market all day. So it's just that. It's really a 6-day-a-week operation, really 7 to get it off the ground in the beginning.
What's the training like for participants that first join, and maybe they don't have the experience that you had, they don't know anything about gardening?
Well, the first week is OTR training, and that's just job readiness training. This opportunity is the first job for a lot of people that has been in the program. So a lot of it's OTR job readiness training for the first week, and then after that we get out into the field and then hands-on from there and pick up a couple more extra trainings throughout.
And OTR is the Mayor's Operation Transformation Rochester
Great program.
Employment Readiness Program. So you work with the city on a couple of different things, and you have many partners in the community. Tell us about those relationships.
Sure. Well, right after they complete OTR, which, as Tiani said, is a great work development training, we've got partners at the Housing Council who provide the 8-hour EPA-led SAFE certification and training. We get everybody their 10-hour OSHA certification training. We're partnered with local horticulturalists like Nellie Gardner, Marcy Muller, who come through and help, really train the kids on, okay, this is exactly what we're doing on a day-to-day basis because this is how you get the flowers to grow. A lot of it is day-to-day training, just Tiani and I talking to them and explaining what the project goals are. And as you can see, the gradual progress of the garden, the training is really ramped up as we go along.
And it goes beyond gardening. The group comes complete strangers to one another. Then what happens when they start to work together in the garden?
They get real comfortable.
Very.
But we love that, actually. It's, we're working with kids that might not have known each other beforehand, but if you work with somebody for 22 weeks, you know them by the end. And it's really having young adults create their own networks so that when the program's over, they have a support system of people that are actually out there trying to do the same things that they're doing, which is go back to school, continue their education, find jobs. And really, we're really happy that we've created a team and really a family with the people that we work with.
And speaking of program participants who've completed the program, you brought a video with you today by one of your former members. Do you want to introduce that video for us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this is a short video put together by Kari Thompson, who graduated from our program last year. Very creative, bright fellow who's at MCC right now. On track to graduate a semester early. And he put together this quick video just showing how we cut the flowers and get them from our garden to the public market.
Wonderful. Let's take a look at that.
Friday morning, we usually cut all the flowers.
Flowers. We cut them from, it's like a little section when you cut them at. And when you cut it, more than one plant gonna grow back.
We have different type of flowers. We have Gomphrenia, snapdragons, status, esters, zinnians, celojas, cosmos, sunflowers. Put them in buckets full of water. And then bring them over to the public market. On Saturday, we come here, make bouquets and sell them. People can place their own personal orders. We do weddings, parties. You can call us, contact us, come near. Anything you would like, we can get it done.
And that was a very nice video by Kari Thompson. Lots of fun. Looks like lots of fun. I noticed that the participants are actually arranging the bouquets as well. Is that something that they learned there?
Yes.
Is it a hard thing to do? I've tried and I've failed.
Well, there is a technique to arranging the bouquets. You know, there's a certain amount of, there's a focal flower you need, there's a filler you need. So there is a little recipe to making the bouquets. It just comes with a little practice.
She says that, but she can make the bouquets. I suck at it. There's technique, but there's some people have it, and it's just practice, really.
Everything that we see in the bouquets, is it all grown at the gardens, or does some of it come from elsewhere?
Almost all the flowers in the bouquets are grown right at our lot. Sometimes people donate additional flowers to throw in our bouquets, but really we make bouquets out of what we grow and try and have something beautiful to sell.
And in the video we saw you can do anything that a customer would like. So what are some of the bigger events that you guys have done in the past, and how does that work?
We've done weddings, which we're always happy to do. We've done funerals. We've done, probably the biggest event that we did was our Gardenario Greentopia dinner on the bridge, which we were happy to provide the flowers for, and
A
Stacey K
beautiful
put
event.
together great arrangements there. But every order is a challenge, and we're just look at it like that and try and create something as beautiful as we can, because flowers make people happy, and we're just happy to be a part of any event that people want us to participate in.
They're beautiful. What do you find that participants get out of the program that maybe is unexpected, either to them or to yourselves?
I would say they leave with a passion for gardening, because a lot of people, a lot of our staff have came in with no experience or have never done it, and they ended up leaving and loving it.
And it really, the program is just really trying to get people back on track. You know, steady pace, steady hours really gets people back to where their life is feeling normal again. And then accomplishing their next goal doesn't seem so impossible, because the ball's already rolling, and momentum is a great thing.
And once someone completes the program, what happens next for them? Do you guys stay in touch? Do the participants keep in touch with each other?
Yeah, I would say both. Yeah, we keep in touch with anybody, and really as many people as we can. I mean, it gets difficult with any 18 to 21-year-old, you know, who wants to talk to us? But we keep in touch with everybody that we can, and when they graduate, we're rooting for them, and we do as much as we can to support their next step.
Where do you see the program next year and maybe in 5 years from now?
It gets bigger every year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great question, because each year it changes up a little bit, but this year we focused on really expanding the business portion of it and getting our flowers into a Wegmans and a Harts and retail outlets like those, and really ramping up a way to make our program more sustainable through the flowers that we sell. But it can go in any number of directions.
Okay, and finally, if someone's interested in joining the program for the next season, what do they need to do?
I would say Morgan is somebody good to. Morgan, well, he has an office phone, so therefore, you know, people could call and leave messages.
Okay.
If he's not in, and we recruit around March.
We start recruiting in March, and anybody interested in getting more information can email me at morgan@greentopia.org. I'm always reachable.
All right, well, thanks so much. Nice job, you guys. For more information on the Green Visions program, you can visit greentopia.org or call 287-5560.